We're following up on a story we've covered for 2 years now because of our commitment to keep you and your family safe on the roads.
Yeah, tonight plans to make a deadly stretch of Lee Chapel Road between Fairfax County Parkway and Ox Road in Fairfax. They're moving forward. Our Katie Lusso has an update on where this project stands tonight.
And Katie, I know you talked with some of the people who are most impacted by this dangerous road. They've been fighting to get it redesigned, and it looks like they've won.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it's moving that way. Well, take a look. These are the two hills that they're referring to. There's one and there's the other one right up there. They're going to flatten these out. Tonight, I spoke to one of the homeowners who will be the most impacted by this construction. This inconvenience, he says, is so much easier to handle than the trauma he lives with because of this portion of the road.
This is where you're gonna stop if you're in the driveway.
At the base of June Choi's driveway,
It's taking me 30 minutes to get out of my driveway one time.
is Lee Chapel Road.
You can't see cars coming down the hill before they're right there. That's like a split second. Yeah. You know, like I've almost been hit multiple times just leaving my driveway.
He's lived here more than 25 years.
I've seen over 20 crashes here.
One of many crashes that stays with him the night of January 10th, 2023.
It sounded like an explosion. Like it was just the largest boom.
Two teens were killed and another was seriously hurt when they came flying over the hill and crashed. Police say they were going more than 100 miles an hour. The crash sparking calls for changes to this particular stretch of Lee Chapel Road. Two classmates of the girls started a petition collecting more than 14,000 signatures.
I think the community reaction was overwhelming that we need to fix this.
Fairfax County Supervisor Pat Harity, along with both the Virginia and Fairfax County Department of Transportation's got to work, coming up with options and the funding. After traffic and environmental studies and several community meetings, the decision to remove two hills between Fairfax County Parkway and Ox Road got the green light.
What we're doing is taking out the two hills and flattening the road.
Last month, they asked for community input to decide whether to do a full shutdown during construction or partial. More than 280 people weighed in, with 233 voting for the full closure of Lee Chapel Road during construction, the faster and cheaper option. There have been some who've asked if there were any other options like speed enforcement or speed bumps. The speed limit has been lowered.
That person's not going the speed limit. That person's not going the speed limit. That person's not going the speed limit.
But according to neighbors and county officials, has not curbed the larger issue at hand, these two hills.
The road is an attractive nuisance. It is luring our young people there to do things that they shouldn't do.
For Choi and his two neighbors who all voted for the quicker option to fully close the road, his message to those opposed to the idea:
I understand it might be inconvenient for them, but this is going to help save lives.
So tonight the plan is set to move forward to close the road to allow for construction. This was the faster and cheaper option with less impact to the trees. There will be another community meeting once the final design is completed, and they expect that to be sometime next spring. The goal for construction is to begin that in the spring of 2027.
Wow, it seems like a minor inconvenience. If it saves a life, it's all worth it.
Yeah, they clearly want to get it done quickly.
Katie, thank you.